What is that? Chocolate conspiracy cake? Mr. Mans, it's me again. Hello. Guess where I'm at? I'm at Ikea, right? And after doing a little shopping spree or whatever, you can't go to Ikea just for furniture. I've never been here. I didn't know, but apparently they have a restaurant. Look at this stuff. This stuff's crazy, man. Now, I will say this, it's a pretty tight venue, but for a while, like walking for the past like 3 minutes around this area, it smells like an open can of cat food. Now, I don't know about anybody who's watching this video, but there have been rumors that supposedly Ikea gets some of their meat mixed with other stuff. It gets cut with other proteins, such as, I mean, this is a salmon right here, these meatballs, antibiotic beef and pork. All right, there should be a little asterisk. Supposedly, there's been like an op-ed that says that there's like horse meat in them. I don't know. I've only had horse meat one other time, but I don't know, Mr. Man. After the whole coronavirus thing, let's get in it. All right, get in there. What should we get? You think we should get a kids meal? It's cheap. I'll get a sampler pack of stuff. Or should we get the super awesome gourmet, extra certified 5-star? Look at that. What is that? Is that a Bernadette sauce? Look at that. That looks great. Bernaise sauce? Oh, well, who knows? Whatever. We're going to probably try one of these things. And they all have green peas. Green beans. Who knows? Hopefully it's good. Imagine paying for overpriced, like, horse balls and it tastes like garbage. It better not taste as what it smells. So this smells like cat food. I'm just putting that out there. But I've been wrong before. Shake Shack went pretty good, and I talked a lot of shit. So hopefully, who knows? What if like the horse meat tastes like, mwah, it's like amazing. But we'll find out. So here's the checkout area. And over there, they have more menu items. Right, it's pretty nice. Let's see what they got. Lingonberry. I wonder what that tastes like. Let's see. Well, we are here. Let's try some lingonberry. That looks quite nice. A little appetizing. Mixed veggies, stewed right here. Some green beans and mash. These are the Swedish meatballs. These as well are Swedish meatballs. I believe these are the veggie balls. These ones right here. And then we also have some meatballs. Horse meat, yummy. Now, I don't know what this gravy is, but we're going to try it soon enough. And this is like, I don't. Cranberry sauce?
Lingonberry.
Lingonberry. Oh yeah, this is lingonberry. Man, they got some unique drinks over there. That sparkling pear, a sparkling lemon. This is like just lingonberry juice. No Coke, no Pepsi. Go fuck yourself. Basically. All right. So we're gonna dig into this and come right back. All right, cool. Now, I had the Swedish meatballs. This is what they look like on the inside for reference. I mean, I wouldn't know what fresh horse meat ground up would taste like. The gravy, it's not super seasoned as much as you think it is. It's very reminiscent of like almost like opening a can of gravy and adding heavy cream and butter to it. It thins it out. It's not super salty or very savory. The mashed potatoes, it's a complete puree and they're very soft. I did add salt and pepper to the veggies because it's just like steamed green beans. They're not really exactly anything. I had some of the salmon balls. This is what they look like for reference. Now, probably this is a smell that I was smelling from afar. These have a very fishy odor and taste to them. Now, what I will say though is that the veggie balls and the salmon balls come with this succotash right here. It's like stewed veggies, and this is very, very savory. Actually, it has a lot more flavor than the gravy does, which is quite surprising. I haven't tried the veggie ones just yet. All right, but just reference, right? Salmon balls. There are balls. They're gonna be well done. I wouldn't want them to be less than well done, honestly. I haven't had them paired with the succotash, so we'll see. They're very savory. Let's see. Mashed potatoes. Oh boy, crushing it. Totally helps it. If you were coming to Ikea, let's see. The meatballs are 8 a piece, and they're what? $4.99? No. Where are they? $5.99 for 8. The veggie ones are 4 for 4. Or yeah, no, 3, 6. All right, 8. 8 for 5. And the salmon ones are the most expensive ones. They're $5. And honestly, they're not all that. Whatever. What if they sell fish fillets here? I'm thinking if they don't really sell it at the end of the day, I guess they grind them up, turn them into balls, and then sell them the following day. Maybe like the fishiness, because they're not exactly the freshest thing ever. Because typically like a baked salmon wouldn't really have like that. It is fish, and it will have an undertone of fishiness, but it's really pronounced here. And probably because it's just like batches that are 3 days old, 2 days old, 1 day old, mixed together. I don't know. I don't work in the back. I should probably ask one of the people, just like, you know, on the low, ask them like what is it like. But this needs like everything. These things like veggies and sauce and fucking salt for that matter. Do not recommend. Where's that? I go 5. It's crisp on the outside. Probably could hear it, but not super. It's not like a mozzarella stick or anything. This succotash is amazing. It's the same as the veggie one, and they say this is Nordic grains. It looks like quinoa. It just doesn't have ancient rice, maybe. I don't know, but I'm gonna have to try that in a little bit. The meatballs are really good though, solid. But I will say there's a distinction between this lingonberry preserve jam. It's like this whole setup is like a Thanksgiving meal. You're supposed to have the cranberry sauce, a little tart sweet, with mashed potatoes. The gravy isn't as savory though, and most of the things are kind of muted. And the lingonberry sauce is, it's okay. It has like a funk to it. I can't describe it. But you know what is also indescribable? How good this thing is. Oh my god, the lingonberry drink. It's almost like natural fruit punch. It's so good. Kind of kicking myself that I got so much ice. I'm just like, it's like a barricade trying to keep me from the liquid. I got funky salmon taste in my mouth. Gross. All right, up next we're gonna try the veggie balls.
All right, I had to finish the salmon balls. I was not enjoying it at all. That was... See, I'm averse to wasting food. I don't like wasting food. I think it's disrespectful. But oh my god, if it wasn't for the mashed potatoes and the succotash, like this is, oh my god, dude, avoid at all costs. More likely than not, the smell that I was smelling was from like the salmon, and even the lovely camera lady didn't like the salmon ones all too well. I haven't had the veggie ones yet, but it's on the list. It's on the list. Let's get more juicy though.
All right, time for some Nordic grains. I feel like I'm in Skyrim. You know, I was once an adventurer like you, but then I had to put my bow and arrow together, and then I forgot the peg, and I just quit it up. Nom nom nom. Well, that has a chew to it. It's not as soft and fluffy as you think it'd be. It's a little... That's an earthiness to it. Have you ever had like ancient like rice? Or just like the whole grain brown rice with like the kernel still, like the outer part, the hull still on? That's what this tastes like. But it is a little dry in some parts. It's supposed to have been hanging out here, but I wonder how long it's been hanging out there for a while. All in all, thank God they have more succotash. That's great. The beans are okay. They need salt and pepper. At least they have the condiments here, right? Time for a veggie ball. See how they are. They're not crispy, so they're not. They have more of the texture of the meatball. Mine is like the crisp on the outside. And if you look closely, within the color of the veggie balls and that, you could tell that they're probably made with the leftover succotash. I put my money on it. Put my money on it. Just like this place had like that funky cat food smell, most likely that came from the old salmon fillets, and they turned into these balls. I don't blame them, to be honest. You gotta have like a redundant menu to not put in so much food items and stuff. I mean, this is within a furniture store. That's kind of, let's give them a little break. But I mean, these meatballs, you could buy them. I guess here, maybe in like some Whole Foods like frozen section. But why do that? Yeah, you could buy them here. Why would you do that though? I mean, they taste like Stouffer's meatballs anyway. So they say if this thing costs like $6 for 8 of them. Look at that. How much is for $8? You can buy like almost like a pound of these things. So like, yeah, it's might as well, if you really do want them and you think they're great, come here, buy a fucking sack of that shit, pop into the oven, the microwave, and you're good. It doesn't come with this gravy though, and it doesn't come with this preserve whatever jam thing. You could buy the gravy and you could do all that stuff, but just for like 50 cents to $1, you could buy like a can of the Campbell's gravy and stuff, or just make it with yourself with some stock, because it probably has more flavor than this stuff. This is like a hint of gravy. This is like if somebody ate mashed potatoes with gravy in Thanksgiving and then you kissed them, that's what like the taste would be. It's like barely there. This, I mean, for like a veggie option, yeah, if you want. I don't know any other allergy fun facts. I don't know if, I think it may contain like wheat or tree nuts. There was a sign out there somewhere that one of these things, probably is like the dessert or anything. Yeah, I mean, this is kind of underwhelming. Well, I mean, struck gold with the Shake Shack. We had to come down somehow. Even gods disappoint. Oh well. So, all in all, meatballs are like 7. Veggie ones, 6. Salmon ones, 5, 4. Probably a 4. The lingonberry juice, amazing. That was like a 9. This, we switched it out. We got the sparkling pear drink. Now, most likely than not, they have this bottled up somewhere. As you walk through Ikea, they have like some foodstuffs and crackers and stuff. Just in case you get lost from your family and you're dying, you just pop one open and you worry about the debt later. It's like the US healthcare system. We got you now, don't worry about the world-breaking debt later. If you're here and you're like browsing for hours and talking to the customer service people, which are great, thank you, Miss Virginia. You're amazing, by the way. Yeah, I mean, it was like less than $30, about 26, 27 bucks altogether. 27 for 1, 2, 3, 4 plates of food and little surprises down the line. Well, we'll get to that. So right, 7, 6, 4. Well, this is meatballs, but yeah, the salmon ones were there at 4. That's it. The only thing that we didn't get on the menu was the chicken tenders and fries. They say they're antibiotic free. Maybe they taste better than American stuff where we pump them full of chemicals. They also have a beef shake, and I think it comes with the same fixings, like mashed potatoes and then the beans, and then the long salmon fillet, which if you're eating fish out of a furniture store, you deserve it, man. Fuck me though, but you know, meatballs are the thing here. I'm gonna get the meatballs. I'm gonna get every single type of meatball. If they had the shank in the meatball, I would have gotten it too, but they don't. So here we are. But I'm gonna have more of this delicious drink because just thinking about the salmon, it's making me smell it again, and I can. This tastes like not so much like pear and nectar, which has more of like a sweet, like strong taste. This tastes like watered down Inca Cola. If you've ever had Inca Cola, you should, by the way. It's amazing. It's made from like a type of lemongrass or something. This though, this tastes like if you had this amount of Inca Cola left in your glass and the rest with ice, and then it melts down. It probably looks like this too, you know. But there's thing, I think one more, the lemon, and probably one more other thing. There's 2 more flavors left. So we're gonna get to that later when we get into dessert time. So I was chewing this meatball, and look, to my surprise, what do I find? Thankfully, this isn't mine. I was really scared that this was like a bit of my tooth, but no, it's probably like horse bone. It probably clogs up the grinder. Hey, you know, they're trying their best, dude. Imagine they have like an Ikea brand meat grinder. They have to like assemble it whenever they open a franchise. Oh, yikes, holy shit, dude. This is like a big ass piece of, I would hope it's like food related, not like somebody else's like false teeth are in there. Yikes. Imagine horse teeth ground up into your meatball. Yikes, man. All right, these are just all in all, this is like a pretty mediocre experience. I thought it would taste a lot better. I haven't seen a video of Ikea prior, so I don't even know what this stuff is gonna look like. I expected like a red sauce, like Swedish meatballs, like a red sauce on top. But this, we got this fucking imitation gravy. It's just like a sauce. But it barely has any flavor in it. Like, you guys should have added like a shit ton of fucking black pepper to this bitch. Fucking something. But then again, we aren't in a furniture store, and they are Swedish. No offense to any Swedes out there who might watch this, but here in America, there's certain demographics that are known to not season their food quite well, and yeah. Oh wait, the lemon stuff. We got the lemon soda. Doesn't this look like water? I mean, for the, what was the other one? The pear one? Did that one have fizz? Like, yeah, probably like the lip of the glass, but this was entirely transparent. This has like a little, it looks like the water coming out of Flint, Michigan. It has like a little, just a little essence of like lead in it. It's okay. It tastes like you had Sprite, and then you just shook the bottle up until like all the bubbles left. It's very flat for a sparkling lemon drink. But there's one more taste left. The raspberry, sparkling raspberry. And whether that's sparkling or not, it doesn't matter because juice is amazing. Juice is better than soda, always. And on top of that, who doesn't like raspberry? Raspberry like flavored candy, amazing. Blue raspberry doesn't exist, but that's how good raspberry is, man. It doesn't even exist, it's not even a real thing, but you just attribute it to raspberry. Because raspberry is so good, so yummy. All right. Here's a well, I guess the third last over there. They have 2 different colas. They have like a diet, which is bad for you, and then the regular cola. Wow, that smells really strong with raspberries. This one's fizzy like a motherfucker. Oh my god, I poured this much of the drink, and the rest was foam. And up to here, I just kind of like just let that overpour, but then it wouldn't change the volume of the drink. It would replace the foam, push it out, and then it would just fizzle and then create more foam. It's so funny. Anyway, let's see how it is. Wow. Tart, very sweet. It's better than lingonberry. I mean, this one's more like a soda. Lingonberry is more like a juice. And this says sparkling. Lingonberry is more, it's more like a fruit punch. Because it's just like the way it's like citrusy, sweet, like berries, but not over the top. It was way raspberry tasting. Almost like if you got like the chemical for the candy, and just put some sparkling water in the syrup, and it's yummy. That tastes great. All right, not as good as the lingonberry one, and plus it's like a novel thing too. All right, this is a marzipan cake. Although my lovely camera woman tells me that a while back this was called the princess cake. Now, what it looks like inside, I have no idea, and I don't think we have any clean utensils. Look at this shit. It was nasty. Anyway, we got this one. Ta-da! What do you think? Should I cut it down the middle? Should I cut a wedge out? No, wedge out. Let's do that. All right. Wow. The texture is a lot different than I thought it'd be. I thought it'd be like almost like fondant on the outside. Oh boy. Look at that. That's pretty, and to be honest, it's like a golden sponge cake. It has it's like a type of whipped cream, or like a very thin type of frosting, and on the outside, how do they do that?
It's marzipan.
Marzipan.
I never liked it in any other form but this cake.
I mean, is marzipan the thing that is made from nuts? You know, like in Mexico, they have a little thing like that. Gotcha, haha, if you guys are watching. But it's, yeah, Mexico, they have a little thing where it's like a small little packet, and it has a rose on it, and they call that marzipan. And it's like cashew puree mash, whatever. I don't know if that's the same thing like in terms of like confections, but I'm not that very big on pastries. I don't like sweet pastries. I like my gummies and my candy sweet and sour, but my pastry is just delicately sweet. Let's see how this is though. Wow, sounds like a whole bakery. Wow, it like disintegrates in your mouth. That's crazy. Oh boy. All right, try this, camera one. The chocolate conspiracy cake. Which, who came up with that? Give them a raise. I mean, it just piques your interest. It could just be a regular chocolate cake, and people like chocolate cake, right? But the conspiracy cake, oh my god. It's like, what is it, Hunter Biden's tape on it? It's got the Zapruder film. That's how they made it. Back and to the left. Back and to the left. Oh, yikes. Look at that ganache. It's hanging on to that. Holy hell, man. Oof. And it's still together. All right, there you go. It fell apart. That's a lot of chocolate, man. I'm even dreading it. People who know me, I don't know if you're new to this channel. I don't think I ever really talked about it much, but I'm not the biggest fan of chocolate. That's fucking a lot, dude. Look, now I got conspiracy on me. Now, man, they're gonna charge me, man, for aiding and abetting. Wow. Have you guys ever seen the movie Matilda? If you've never seen the movie, it's about a girl who's so smart, she has psionic powers due to the abuse that she had and her intellect. But long story short, later in the movie, there's a scene where this kid steals a chocolate cake, and the evil like lady, I think her name is like Turnbull, something like that, to punish him, makes him a giant chocolate cake with the ganache in the middle, and it had like all this like frosting on the outside. It was a giant cake. When I say it was a giant cake, like, look at that. All that. Could you eat this? Oh boy. If you want to see like some of the craziest moments in anime, look at Matilda and see that kid chowing down on a fucking chocolate cake. The reason why I say that, this is so rich, man. It is so decadent and moist, which I love a moist cake. I like my cake like I like my women. This is overkill. And now the camera lady is just killing herself because she loves chocolate and she's not gonna have any of it because she's been a bad girl. No, this is, if you like chocolate cake, how much was that? It was like $3, $4. Cream, marzipan. 2 times 149. Oh, so $1.50. Holy shit, that's not bad. What's a Alaskan be? I don't know. Read this shit. Last scan, what is it? I'm assuming like it's like right here. It says, I don't know. Point being, it's cheap as fuck. The food really is hit or miss. They have like other items like crackers and stuff like that, like munitions, like rations if you're stuck in aisle 57 of Ikea in the 4th floor and getting altitude sickness and thinking of chopping off your left leg. Don't worry about it. Stop by the food hall and get the pastries. They're really, really good. This basically turns into like a gaseous, ethereal form once you close your lips around it. It just like, it's gone. It's crazy. Both of them are very sweet. I would go with this one. But still, I mean, I don't really like sweet pastries like that. I like them with like a little hint of sweetness, right? And they have a soft, moist texture to them, so you can have them with cake and coffee. Look at that. Look at this addict. She can't even help herself. How dare you? Please, donate below to a link that I will provide in the video description for addiction and therapy, for rehabilitation. Chocoholism, it's a problem. The more you know. Do, 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 do. Yeah, just get the fucking juice. $125 for free refills. Get a juice, get a cake, because you're gonna fucking be drinking water like a motherfucker. This is like, man, if I were like to spit right now, it'd be like one solid like gummy drop. It's just so much, so much sugar, man. Oh yeah, let me wash down the sugar with candy flavored soda. That's fucking genius. What even is this place? Everything you have to make yourself. Everything is made with like particle board or glass. I mean, that's cool that they give you like the refillable glass is just like a glass of. It's a furniture store. What are they gonna do with it? They're just gonna wash it, put it right back on the fucking shelves. You're gonna buy it like an idiot. That's why you always have to rinse your utensils and products at home when you get them. You don't put them on. If you buy a shirt at Target, you don't just put that shit that night. You wash it, dude. Think some other fuck who's trying to, hey, does this fit me? And now you got all that yuck, all that analogy for food right here. Yeah, I hope it makes sense. I hope. This is traumatizing. Look at this. What is this? That's not a gravy, man. That's not a gravy. That's a lie. Ikea, more like bad idea. No, they're okay. They're good. I will say that the staff is really great, and they make you feel at home at a home furniture store. All right, we've had everything here. Oh, by the way, if you haven't noticed, look around. We're by the airport. There's like a bunch of seagulls here, man. Oh my god. What was the name of that guy that crash landed like the airplane on the Hudson? Remember that? He named it a movie, Tom Hanks? Yeah. Tom Hanks is in it? Damn, dude. Point being, Ikea, don't go to a furniture store for food. Look at that. I could have spent like $30 at Blaze Pizza. Alright, you guys are great. Put a like, comment what you want to see, any other food reviews or other kind of stuff. I want to have some videos about cons and maybe my panel that's coming up. Who knows, maybe this will not make it to the final call. Whatever. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for watching. Goodbye, Bumbies. Or what was the other one? Alright, well, there's one last soda that I forgot to cover. This is the cola from Ikea. And it is, I don't know about any of the things that fizz from that machine. I don't know if it's just this Ikea. But nothing has bubbles that are visible. You can't taste the fizz up until like you drink it. Like you can't see it. And this cola tastes like RC cola. I don't know if you guys have ever had RC cola. It's like almost like a generic type of cola. It isn't a generic cola. It's its own type of soda. So there's Coke, there's Pepsi, Dr. Pepper for like the weird ones like moi. And then you have like down here like RC cola. It is a legitimate knockoff of cola. It's not the best. And the fact that it doesn't have like the fizz either, it just kind of, it's just like a syrupy. You know when you have like Coke, and you know the difference in flavor when you have a Diet Coke? Like it's just sweeter and like almost like thinner in a way. Like that's what this is. And this is like the regular cola. Imagine if I had the sugar-free diet cola. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be even more Diet Coke tasting. Yeah, it's a no for me, boss. This ain't it. I'm gonna have the lingonberry. Oh my god. All right, so I just got out of the restroom. It smelled really, really bad. It smelled not that great. In fact, I'm pretty sure that the salmon balls with like the gravy and whatever and the succotash just like destroys your intestines. It's just like something about like the horse meat and like whatever's in that gravy. It's got you killed. It's horrible, man. It smelled bad. And I don't want to use the hand dryers. I'm like air drying my hands because I don't want like that stench just like filtered onto my hands and like a thin film. Yikes. That was not that good. Fiber.